here. I think it's blue. No, Papa. Papa. Hello? Yeah, nap time. We will see how things go today. There's hardly anybody here, so... Sakura is here, so...
Oi.
Hello.
How are you doing, Miss Bunny Lady?
I'm doing okay.
Good. I might find more people. how hats work. Yeah.
Marshall?
It just doesn't go squish whenever I squish. Hello.
Hello, hello. If it isn't
How are
the
you,
most
Marshall?
beautiful of felines.
Oh, quiet. The most beautiful rabbit person I've ever laid my eyes on.
Dara, I actually don't have a comeback for that one.
I win this time.
You
No,
know,
if
I
you
always
were
questioned your
rabbitkin,
connection to that
you would be
tower.
more beautiful than me.
It's
Why
got
have
a
a
glory
big
hole.
I think we'd be pretty even.
It's got a glory hole. We don't worry about it.
What's it?
What?
I'm sorry, what? It is a wonderful question.
Okay, yep. Certainly sure does. For a very square man.
Just always screaming.
Square giant.
I just don't know what that is.
Well, because
I have a feeling I don't want to know.
H, and so it's got an open mouth.
Mm-mm.
I just hear.
I can't explain it because of that thing.
Fair enough.
What's going on?
Well, how is the oh so beautiful Sakura doing?
The oh so beautiful soccer is ill. I have a cough. But other than that, I am a-okay.
As long as it's a minor one, you're getting rest, right?
Yeah, I am.
Hurts.
Good.
That's probably why I married you.
I will be fine.
It's
If it was... I'm not dying, I'm pretty sure. Not today.
Not allowed.
Thought. Oh no. Well,
Nope, you gonna kill this
I think you're
cat.
gonna cause her to die.
Well, she's
not.
she's part of the family.
I'd be
and
very
we're all
sad if I stopped seeing.
Tough
Mhm.
son of a bitches.
Yeah. I might be adopted, but I'm still pretty tough.
Oh, what's
Yep.
this I have here?
Honey.
Salmon onigiri.
I'm not tough at all.
But you're Brazilian.
I'm not.
Very nice.
You are.
Very, very good.
Look, you're
I don't know if I'm
Brazilian
Brazilian
enough to stick
either.
with this crazy
feel like
bullshit
I-
for so long.
I can't resist food anymore.
Mentally, maybe.
It's too
Physically,
much, I
no.
need it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
got it
well,
to me.
mentally is part of the battle.
Yeesh.
Fish.
No, your tail's so pretty.
Thank you. Decided to dye it and decorate it.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Sometimes I think, man, I wish I had a tail, but then I remember I do have a tail. I forget, because I don't usually have it out. So what? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
My
Shut
mother
up.
had a
Shut up. 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 Put that face away. Put the
From
face
what
away.
I was told.
Put the face away.
Ah. I don't know. I think they were thinking certain things. I think it's the whole only your partner touches your tail thing.
He's flirting with me.
I don't know.
No, it's just that. Well, I mean, you're old enough to hear this now. My tail has a mouth. It just splits open to have a
I
mouth.
forgot about that.
I'm concerned.
Look, Sakura's old enough; she can hear this kind of stuff.
And
I can.
I'm gonna stand over here with the lovely cat. That
Welcome
makes
to
sense.
It's okay, I'll protect
Your
you.
aunt and uncle are gonna flirt rather openly. There is no such as
We're-
purity.
Adulthood. How old is
We're
the
going to
Sakura
drop
now?
All subtlety.
Take a guess.
Until my son shows up, and then I have to try and shut up.
I'm
But
terrible at guessing.
conveniently, Airden and I are almost never in the same
20
place
years
at the same
old.
time, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but the walls at home are thin
Imagine
enough.
that. Penny's got big
That's why we
ears.
have the cabin.
Only about 10 less. No.
Yeah.
You're 30?
You're 30?
You look really. You're 30? You look good for 30. It's okay, baby girl.
You're a little baby. Aww.
Yeah. Careful.
Well,
Crunch.
I'll flirt back. Don't make me. Stop eating the chess pieces.
It's like, you know, I'm kind of like the equivalent. Well,
No.
when I started out, I was kind of like the
Fall back
equivalent.
It's a city property.
20, 21 years old.
See, it's back already.
One of them is.
Yeah, the pieces are enchanted.
Yeah. I can
Yeah,
eat them
but
all I
what if
want.
they
Are
come
they
back with your-
still
your
enchanted if they
stomach
get
acid
eaten?
on it?
They don't have stomach acid.
Good
They don't
question.
teleport with my stomach acid.
You sure?
What is wrong with you?
Re-
Yes, I'm sure. What are you pointing at? Are you calling me fat? Yeah,
this
I've
bitch
gained
ain't
a
got
few
no stomach
pounds, but it's
acid.
because of the kids. What do you mean I have no stomach acid? You don't know how I
The
eat my
kids?
things.
Wow, of your 3 other men?
He's got like 4 kids. Children
I got
randomly
3.
appear, and he's the one.
What? I got
Oh,
3.
okay, 3. He's got
I did not
3.
adopt a random kid who has parents.
Children randomly show up, and then
Mhm.
people just sort of dump them on him because it's easy to do so.
But anyway,
I don't know why
speaking
they
of
do it.
Marshall, what
They
is
call-
usually
they
the
all call me
paperwork to open
very
an orphanage?
irresponsible.
I think Oswald's been talking about that.
Well, I mean,
We have
Well,
one.
Listen, I'm
Paperwork's
talking
probably
about at
somewhere
least
in
having a
there.
daycare.
at least you just don't like throw them away.
Each
once you get
district
bored.
has one.
Like what happened with me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or Fenrir.
I mean, to be fair, I do take care of the kids here.
Wasn't it?
No, I should
I
get
don't know,
paid for it.
Is it
Marshall,
like
how do I get paid for
Henry's
taking care of
boyfriend that
kids?
adopted a child despite being 16?
Yes.
To work at a
But
school.
yeah, Fenrir's boyfriend also adopted a child, even though they're still not quite mature enough.
Wait,
for
did
that.
they? Do they have 2 kids?
No.
They had the one.
Oh, if you want to
They
get
had the
paid
one,
taking care of
as far
kids,
as
that's
I'm
like
aw-
the only
they
way I
have the
know.
Okay,
Digimon
I don't even
now,
think
which
the
is
orphanages are
essentially-
technically
Orphanage.
which is essentially the
careers.
equivalent of a
They're.
child.
Oh,
I mean, I guess you get paid there
Has
by
Elmo
the city.
even picked up his daughter yet?
I mean, to be fair, schools also
I
get
have no
paid
idea.
by the city.
have they
usually.
like done something
And
to help
hospitals.
his daughter? Because I'm pretty sure she has knife hands.
At least a little bit.
I
You're
mean,
16. How are
Oh,
you supposed to be
yeah.
helping a girl that probably
you're
has
paid
trauma
if
from
you work
having
at a
knife hands?
hospital.
This is
You're
like
paid by
Edward
the owner of the
Scissorhands,
hospital. When you work
Scissorhands,
at the
you know?
school, you're
Remember, she
paid
was
by the
looking
owner of the
happy-
school.
happy after that
The
small
orphanage
cat
is
with
city
lip when she
ran.
tried to pet it.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, the
But
thing
who
with
pays
Avalon
the
and
owner
Fenrir
of the
is it's
hospital
just
and
like,
the school?
They have
Fenrir
no
was
parental
never my
guidance.
child,
Mhm.
and they didn't really.
Isn't
have
it
Welcome
also
to
kind of-
economics.
It's just like it's sort of like oh.
There are
well, he's
different
a
types of
tough kid, and I
economics.
tell
Where
him
I'm
not to
from,
do
the schools are
things,
being
and then
paid by
The
the
owner
government.
of
Aside
the
from that,
hospital gets
hospitals,
paid by
he's
the
a good
patients that are paying for treatment,
is more
and
or
then
less
the
what Fenrir has
doctors
to
get paid by because
Yeah,
the
well,
owner from
suppose
the
that's
money that they
expected
get
from
paid from the
parents.
patients. You know, it's the whole
By the
circle.
way, Ferris
All
still
that.
hasn't paid.
I mean, you can be paid by
Anaros,
both, actually.
Fine yet.
I don't know. I don't
There
work in a
was a
hospital.
fine?
I don't know how they work.
Yeah, well, he got sued for one.
I know, I've
jumping
been
off
to
the
the
railings,
hospital
and then
too
two,
many
threatening
times.
people
I
with
got a
death.
free card now.
Which he, after his trial was only for.
You should
upon
stop getting
admittance
hurt.
of guilt, he would only be
Hospitals give
charged on the three
coupons?
charges of falling endangerment at half the cost.
I think it's because he keeps jumping off of cliffs and getting hurt that they just feel pity, so they give him a discount at this point. Because they probably he single-handedly probably funded an entire new wing.
What's this count? 100% free.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't die.
that.
No, it was under.
I'm not
Ferris'
dying.
thing.
I'm not.
It was fully expected.
Tell me.
He had like a whole week. A little more to pay off. Apparently he doesn't know you. Just
That bitch does know me. He was just flying.
Everybody
Save my
laggy.
ass.
What?
Oh, you know what got to comply with the officers?
What?
He tried to say, oh, no, I know people in high places. Which corruption. I know people in high places. So Ferris can get me out. I told him, your uses get out of jail. Get out of jail. Anyway, I'll just come on.
I needed to see when I came back out. The moment we released it, I was standing over there trying to convince someone to throw me off the railing again. So the moment he steps in, he does not need handcuffs, but the moment he's in, I'm gonna throw him into a jail, and then I'm gonna contact
I still remember
the judge.
the circle mess that happened between him and
He's going to be
Chip.
arrested either way because he still hasn't had his fine paid.
Yeah, I mean, with all those charges added, that is pretty sure.
Maybe we
pretty
should
sure.
like look about putting him in a care home. He's like really old and probably senile. You think about it.
I don't think
So
I
basically,
don't
I
think
don't
we
think
have
we have any of
like an
those.
orphanage that's cited anywhere. I'm not sure if we have an old person's home either.
No, I probably not.
Can we
We
sign
have an
Well, then
orphanage,
usually
it's
get
just
those
in the
on the
inner
back.
part of the
Like
district.
young 20-somethings, or maybe only even just 30. I think I've only ever seen like 30
Just
old
30?
people.
I did not see anyone
Yeah,
older
only
than
just
that in
30.
the city.
You know, no one's ever really all that old.
Just
Or even
30.
if they are old,
Just
they're, like,
halfway through my
sounder. They
life.
Still have a mega baby face.
They're like immortal or something.
But mind you, Ferris.
Oh. Well, yeah, when you're immortal, I guess
Like,
just 30 is
priority
just
to pay
30,
that
but when you
fine
only
for
live for
Analos.
60 years.
It is Analos' responsibility to make sure that gets paid.
Oh.
But yes, we have an orphanage, it's just farther into the district.
Who
Uh,
runs?
That's you.
There are too many kids running around here.
There's a reason for it.
It's because they keep coming off of the train, that's not our fault, they're not the kids of the city.
Yeah, the last one that wandered in came in from the train unsupervised, and I'm not sure we ever
They
found.
just took the wrong train.
Yeah.
Straight to
And
jail.
I was stuck with a kid,
I mean,
and then
kids
another
do the
kid appeared.
darndest things. Kids will do the darndest things, you know, especially little ones. She said she was only 3. The little ones will just wander off if you're not paying close enough attention.
See,
Speaking
that's why I
of
said
wander off,
jail.
where did Sakura go?
She's right next to me. She's an adult. I'm an adult. You don't have to watch her like a hawk.
Are you an adult?
Like,
I think
Yeah,
she
she's
should be
right
about my
next to the
age,
crickety
actually.
Yes.
railing. If someone just disappears,
How old are you?
I will panic a little.
20?
I mean, that's true, I suppose.
So
I mean,
You're
Sakura-
20?
Why do you dress
So
like a
for
high
you,
school
honey,
golf
it's
girl?
also been just only like for you. It's been a couple of years.
I like her
For us, it's
outfit,
only
she
been,
looks
like, a
gorgeous.
week or 2 since we last saw you, and you're shorter.
Because you don't know
Also,
fashion.
in fairness, Sakura,
I
You
never
look
said
like
I
you just
do, but I
walked out
just-
of Ranger's
It's like-
closet. How long have you been up in the forest? Don't you
I
have to
never
go
was in
deal
the
with Yogi
forest.
Bear?
I kinda like that outfit,
I was in
actually.
Diamond City, then I was in Blackstone, now I'm here.
Well, the jacket kind of reminds me of Leon S. Kennedy, and so therefore it's kind of hot.
also Sakura,
Get
I want to
fucked.
put one thing out to you. Why I
Mhm.
specifically asked for you
From
wandered
Resident
to.
Evil 4.
The cabinet is gonna be open. Or the bar.
What?
The railings are always really creaky. The railings,
What?
the railings are always
numerous
really
children
creaky.
fell off this area specifically, so I didn't know
I
if you
usually go
slipped or
over.
if you wandered somewhere.
You would have heard me.
I need to find new outfits when I'm not fed.
Don't
I've
worry,
seen
honey,
lots
my
of
head
children
is
fall
on.
very
Honey,
quietly.
honey, don't worry. My head is on more of a swivel.
You
than
want
yours
more
is.
new outfits?
The bar is gonna be open.
I kind of like the style that this is, but
I know
I don't have anything, I guess, the modern.
Another little Digimon has arrived.
You want to go shopping?
Letting them know that the bar is open, but no one really can.
When I'm not fat, I would love to.
Okay, we can go
You're
shopping.
not speaking.
That looked creepy.
Stop being Jess, because you're not speaking.
It'll be a baby
I mean,
shower
dangerous
gift
stuff.
after you've had the baby.
You just snuck up behind us and asked if we wanted candy.
I'm still
don't know
shopping
anything
around
about
for a
shopping.
pretty kimono. I went to the Zakarium's onsen, and just going there makes me wish I had a pretty robe to wear, because all I have right now is
on your head.
I used to
I
have a
gained
What?
kimono, but I left it
It's
behind with a
chocolate
lot of my
candy.
old
What's an
belongings
onsen?
that got eaten
Yes?
by bugs in the wilds.
So you're shopping.
Hmm?
Oh, a That's a shame.
Yes, chocolate is chocolate.
Onsen, I haven't heard this word before.
Your schedule doesn't quite work for going to the
Do you know what a bathhouse is?
Hot springs.
Or a hot spring is?
I went some pretty
It's
roads
like
that I can touch
the Japanese word for that.
Also, when
I don't wear a hoodie. I don't wear a hoodie
Oh,
anymore, so
okay.
sometimes I
Mhm.
just want to put.
So
my
if you
hands
say
in
we're
my
going
middle.
to onsen, I think of hot water, bath, hot springs.
So it's like
that
a,
sort of
a
stuff.
hot spring
Well, they
bath
have a real nice
thing.
pond to sit around that apparently.
Yeah, so you gotta like wash off all the dirt first before you go
Did
into
you know
hot
most
spring.
chocolate is sourced by child
Yes,
slave labor?
you have to wash off first before you go into the springs.
Mhm.
That way they're not having to constantly clean
It's
the water.
chocolate.
Mhm.
Because as
What
far
the
as I've
fuck?
gathered, it's the one of the spirits
Wait,
from
what
the Kitsune sisters
what
onsen
did
that
you just
handles
say?
the purification of the
chocolate.
waters.
Most cocoa beans are grown in countries with little to no child labor laws and sourced by wage slave labor.
Maybe someday I can go.
Usually children.
Jokes on you. That's actually legal around here.
Like I don't care.
If I weren't asleep at the time, I would go with you.
Yeah, but still not ethical.
Being weird.
I don't think the
No,
people.
maybe you
who-
can take me
It's
someplace
legal where
sometime.
they do it. That doesn't mean it's good.
I don't
Hopefully there will
think
be one.
those people running those places care about something like morals and ethics.
No, they just care about money.
Even if it's not the onsen, I would still love to go someplace with you.
No! Where is
That's why I recommend.
Just want to inform you the tavern will be up open shortly.
You wanna know what I need to
Okay.
take you to go do, Sakura?
I miss
What?
actual taverns.
Getting her nails done.
Oh my god, we do! Hold on.
Christ!
That would be nice.
Man, that neck is bouncy.
Again!
Oh!
Get away from that.
Spare the dying, come back, come back!
When was the last time that happened?
Ah, perfect.
Oh, I checked the joint.
Try and teach it to
And
go get a
spare the dying's
chicken.
only gonna keep him from dying. It's not gonna really fully fix it.
Did you
Just
get the chicken?
Yeah,
Why
do
did
a
you
little bit of healing here.
I actually don't know.
No, not a joke. Get it a chicken, so then they can start farming. So they can stop jumping off of
Oh,
roofs.
like in Zelda,
From the East or West tribe?
It was her fault. That should be good
Yeah,
enough.
I recently made this like
The Legend of Zelda. It's a video game.
West.
Maybe give the fellow a
Do you
little
do it
bit
at like
of
a really high pitch?
The bones are actually something.
I know video. It's the moving pictures.
Skin dressed.
And I know
Yes,
game, but
and
it's
video-
not what I'm. So is it a moving
Okay.
picture that's a game?
I'm kind of.
Well, I mean, if they
Okay, so you got
off
a moving picture, right? And then you have a guy.
Look, titty.
And like, you know how you have chess pieces?
I just sort of gave
Instead you have like a little stick called a controller, and if you move the controller right, the guy on the video, he moves right, and then if you move the controller left, the guy moves left, and that's a video game
I'm actually gonna join you someday.
usually.
If I cast Eagle Splinter, he'll have more red.
So it's like
have
having
to
a
show me
video,
someday.
like a moving picture that you control. I'll bring my 3DS.
I've been hanging around the youngsters too often, Cicada. Pick up the
You have. I'm pretty sure you have the address for the
my
apartment
Switch.
that I'm going to be staying at.
I think you gave it to me last time we were having dinner.
Yeah, yeah, cause you already have my home address, and Sarah gave me one of her apartments that she moved out of, so it's next to a hospital, so her
I
hospital.
suppose that would make sense to be there.
Yeah,
Well,
so and it's safer.
Mm.
I'd love to have my cabin back. I miss having my cabin.
What happened to your cabin? Or can you just not go there at the moment?
one of the posts out there.
Can't really go there. It was do you remember the war of the North?
A little bit.
McLuhan or no?
Well, from my understanding, we're in a completely different.
Yeah, but
Um,
this is Terra, but they were on the airship, so they also came from the old place as well.
Yeah, so this is Terra. I don't know where.
Also came from
No.
Terra. They left this
Yeah, I
planet,
know.
but
Mm.
Lost in Night Rivers came back because there's nowhere else really.
Let's
to go.
build a new one.
I get it. Sort of, kind of. I
They
think.
even had like the
But yeah, it was.
Yeah.
There was, it wasn't wasteland out there. in where we originally were. And so I had a cabin that was a ways out that I used to go to, but I can't really get there anymore. And out here, it's a lot of just monsters and stuff. So I miss having just a quiet place to go hunting.
Well, no. I mean, no. I think it's not entirely the case.
Maybe we can find a place like that somewhere in the metaverse. I know I need to go hunting every once in a while to feed my sword.
Yeah, the issue is I have a hard time with the transportation magic. It gets a bit wonky with me if I don't have like an anchor, i.e. somebody to hold on to.
We can figure it out.
Last time I got
maybe do it once in a while, whenever you're free.
I'm still sort of waiting on Ms. to get back to me.
I would love to.
I'm not as bad with it, but I can be your anchor.
Well, for example, the last time I got teleported, something happened in the bar, and it teleported everybody outside, and it was supposed to be directly outside the front door. I ended up on the roof.
Oh.
Have you contacted Sunil about the transfer of contract?
I'll make sure that won't happen. You just hold on to me. It'll probably be fine.
Yeah, basically, the times where I was prepared, I basically just was...
to get it finalized with me.
Oh, just more thinking of making sure everything goes.
I guess that makes sense. In some magical way. I'm sure you could explain it. But it would probably go through my head.
I don't know. The couple times that when I first arrived on the airship,
It's the thing keeping her alive, but I have my methods.
a couple times when I first arrived on the airship, there was like 2 times that people tried to send me home, and I ended up. The first time I fell about 10 feet into the bath at the top of the hill, and then the other time I fell through a bunch of trees next to the arena plaza area.
Oh, good. You poor thing.
I've made the silly mistake of coming
So,
lunch first.
Was what? Huh?
I forgot to eat lunch before I came here.
No! How could you?
I'm not very
Go eat
smart.
lunch.
Well, see, I should. But I don't feel like having to restart reality. I've got snacks. Maybe.
I was just looking at your tail.
That's
Sorry.
fair. It is pretty cute, isn't it?
It is a very cute tail.
Yeah.
Very cute tail.
Very pretty.
The little dangly thing just kind of
My cat brain makes me want to swat
just
at
want
it.
to.
Don't you dare.
Maybe mine too.
Velenor's
But
dog
I don't
brain,
know.
I'm cat brain.
I just see.
Keeping up here.
It just makes
You
it
look
more
at Batman and tell me
readily
that he doesn't have
accessible.
golden retriever
I don't have to
energy.
bend over.
Woof,
So you sure you should be
You
lifting your
definitely
tail.
have
Energy. Or Visa energy.
Bonk.
We haven't gone out to dinner yet. Oh,
Look, I think it's more Vishla because I haven't chewed.
You know, it could also just be a friendly gesture, right?
Well, Vishlas are very
Cats
cat-like
lift their
dogs.
tails up when they're like want to be friends with someone. It's okay. Don't need to be friends with you.
I suppose.
I'm sorry, that was mean. You're
I know.
you're a very good friend.
Oh dear, honey, your spine.
What? Is it? What? What about it?
It pulled like a 360.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's fine. I'm just staying limber.
Yes.
Do I look like a woman to you?
I can hear it.
No.
Look, you have creaky bones. Don't you start
You look like a
teasing me about
femboy.
mine. No.
No, it's Wink. Sorry.
Stop that.
I don't know what either of those words are in context, but they sound accurate.
You're gonna hurt yourself for the bit.
Twink is the best word, I think.
Miss Bunny Lady. You run the city, right?
I wish. But no, I don't. I run the guard.
Slice of cheese.
It was called a gentlewoman.
I was just wanting to know if
Why,
we
did you
could
need
ask
something?
someone to try and like.
No,
Yeah,
no, it
I
was
was wanting to know if we could ask
roof
someone
goblin.
if
But I
we
was called
could
Miss
implement
Doctor
doors for
by
Digimon.
Mr. Racist. He went
For those who do not have hands.
Is that Mr.
They're not
Racist?
especially
Or is the other guy Mr.
No,
Racist?
he's not racist. I don't know him.
No, the
I don't know
goblin.
if he's racist, actually.
Are you racist?
I don't know how that would
Like, make it
be
easy.
done.
Am I offending you by being black? That's the right answer. That's the right answer.
What?
Like, you know, those like doggy door type things for those who don't have hands.
You might get it. Just ask him. He looks like.
You never know. Some people are pretty honest.
Well, that's why my
I
building has automatic
mean
doors.
no offense.
Yeah.
Doesn't look racist.
Yeah, that one does.
He looks fine. He's fine.
There is such a small number of individuals that don't have hands that it would be economically infeasible to do so.
So am I.
Did you notice
Friends of autism.
I am very artistic. In fact, my study is my art.
At that point, it'd be on the individual locations' decisions to do that.
I'm both autistic and artistic.
Oh, okay.
I think he's just kind of oblivious. Look, he's smiling.
He's at the
very much
same time the
oblivious.
most observant man and the most oblivious man, all in one.
I'm observant.
That's autism.
He's my super smart honeybear.
My Hispanic accent come out. I don't
Except
know
he
the
is
difference
somewhat
between
socially oblivious sometimes.
Oh.
I still find it
I have a
funny when I end up
biting
you back. You ended up being very shocked.
But I want Nikes.
At least I'm still very intimidating.
More so when you're Lady Debbie.
We left her speechless this entire time. I'm so sorry, my good sir.
I mean, I think he's been speechless the whole time. I haven't heard him speak at all, actually.
Yeah.
Wait, this rude to point. I'm sorry.
I mean, he does talk.
apologize.
Does he? Are we just like
Does
unworthy of him talking to us?
He's mute and needs
Maybe he
devices
talks
to,
by using.
to speak.
Maybe he uses sign language. I know some.
Maybe.
By the way.
Don't hurt yourself.
Ears.
Pardon my silence. Speaking is hard.
No, it's okay. We're so sorry.
You don't need to speak. We can use sign language. I know some. I know this.
Don't.
There's a language based
You
off
should
of
learn.
sound.
Got a goofy Cooper hat.
Yeah. So they speak with their hands. So they use like
That's amazing.
well signs, symbols to speak.
I will do things later.
I don't know any.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Ah, okay.
Let me think. I know this one.
Even if I have
I know
one
this
sign
one.
language.
Legal
I know
things,
this
I
one.
hope.
I know this.
You're good friends with Gabumon, right? Have you seen
I know
him?
different
those
ones.
do.
Like some baby
In the
words.
bar. I was trying to get to go in the bar.
And some
but
curse
I don't
words.
have hands like that.
You always need to know curse words.
You want me to open the door for you?
Those are very important.
Stimulated.
Listen, you always gotta know curse words of
that
every
overstimulated.
language.
Go.
Why?
That's why sometimes I curse at people in sign language.
Just you wait till you meet someone who knows sign language and they get back at you for it.
No, it would be funny. You just like signing "fuck you" like, and they're like, then you have to run.
And then
bro.
they call
That's
you
when
a
have to
bitch.
run.
In sign language.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh my god, my barf.
Did you just stab?
Yes.
I might have told him that when I was 14.
Years ago.
It was not 4 years ago, let me tell you that.
Oh no. Kids found it hilarious.
It was. Hold on, what's 5 plus 6? Oh!
What's 9 plus 10?
11.
Leave me alone!
What's 9 plus 10?
19!
19.
19!
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
19.
You stupid.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Oh no! Our table is broken.
Of corn.
What?
Of corn. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. It's a big lump with knobs. It's got the juice.
It's got the juice.
I smell like bees.
What?
Beans. What the fuck?
I'm gonna cry.
Cicada
I am
questioning our
lesbian.
sanity.
I thought you were American.
I need to get back to learning sign language.
Me
Hi,
too.
lesbian. Me gay.
I thought you were Puerto Rican.
Marshall. Got a moment?
If he hurts you, I'll beat him up.
Oh.
Ah, shut up, you goth nerd.
Can I beat him up before you though? I have a reason.
We can meet up together if you want. You know, one thing I really want to study.
So, I've talked with that goblin, mini orc, or whatever it is. Those people are called. So I gave them 2 offers. Apparently they're mad after raw eggs, and they're out scavenging quite a lot. So I told them if they see something like alliance, just describe different words or large creatures, if they give us that information, we're gonna give them eggs. If they tell us where they are, how many, etc. So we have scouts outside.
We usually don't have to worry about it.
That works.
The second, and the second thing is, I told them if they go a bit out of the city, like not in the barrier, because they're good at digging, and actually manage to dig a tunnel under the mountain to the west onto the other side, so we can cross it a bit more easily and avoid that priest fuck at the gate. They're gonna get a few packages of eggs, but they're gonna discuss that.
That works. Ah, that could work.
Oh, of course I'm curious, but not
I think we're gonna need to increase
just-
our chicken population.
Yes,
Luckily, that's easy to
correct.
do.
That is one of the measures we have to take.
Well, luckily, chickens are one of the animals that are extremely easy to increase the population of.
Yeah, I just hope it works out, and at least I'm happy about the ice we have.
I'm too lazy.
Hopefully, they will understand. They have a bit of a hard time understanding basic things sometimes.
Alright, you know what?
Yeah, I mean, he understood it because basically of whatever was done to him, he was speaking like a gentleman.
Get bullied.
Oh, they must have cast like an intelligence thing on them. I think they did that last time.
Okay, so this guy seems to be speaking for the tribe then. And apparently those who keep
Okay,
falling off
wonderful.
roofs are the bravest of the tribe trying to go for pigeon eggs.
Oh, well.
One of
More
the reasons I
power
offered
to them,
him
I guess.
that's
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the reason I offered them a different income so they don't have to kill themselves all the time they come in here.
Yeah, we attempted to help inform them of that last time, but it was a bit too late to inform them because they had already left. Like they just ran through the gate right as we came up with the idea of why don't we teach them husbandry of animal care of chickens. So we'll have to
Was it
do that
the
next
western
time
ones?
because if we
Because we have 2 tribes. We have one in the east and one in the west.
oh I didn't know that part. Okay.
Elves have the
Yeah, apparently they
No,
split
either
off,
way.
So those people, yeah.
Well, either way, I mean, we could teach both of them. And then, you know, we
Yeah.
can trade them for extra eggs and chickens or something. I don't know.
Yeah, apparently they are from Blackstone. At least that's what they told.
Yeah, we had the roof goblins back in the Flying City too. We don't know how they got there, but they were just there.
Well, they're useful, I guess, so... Let's hope it eases the breaking necks statistic in this room.
That would be nice. Be nice to not have to keep cleaning them up.
Yeah, okay. That was everything, so I don't want to steal more of your time.
Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, no problem. After you so much, so I should tell you, I guess, everything that happens.
And it is appreciated.
I don't know, much taller than 5'5".
If that helps.
Eleanor is like a good, like 6'2" or 6'4". I forget which one.
Should be
Are
about
you sure
6 foot.
5'5"?
I don't know. I'm like 7 foot something.
But you're very
Most humans
adorable.
don't get taller than soccer where I come from.
Nah, you are.
Like, people in the metaverse are just tall as fuck.
No, just people in the metaverse are tall.
Everybody's a tree. I'm average back home.
Have you seen my mother? I get her tall genes. I just have to shrink down because being any bigger than this, and even this is already a hindrance.
It is incredibly weird. Like, everybody in the metaverse has, like, some form of gigantism.
I have an excuse. I'm not moral.
But yeah, I mean, even Immortals, like, have you ever seen how big Ares was back when... back, like, years ago?
No, is it like crabs? Or like crustaceans, you know? Which... like a lobster. I don't know which type, but it's like, as they get bigger, they...
Please
as
don't
they get
say
older...
crabs and crustaceans in the same sentence again.
Why?
Why?
I heard they have good pizza.
Piece of cheese. Piece of cheese.
Huh?
What? He gets cheese? Damn. Why don't you
Flat
love me
piece
that
of
much?
cheese.
I don't know, but it's like...
You know,
they
an
shed their
absolutely
skin and
brutal
they get older,
weapon?
and they, like, technically they're immortal as long as they can shed their
A
skin.
fondue super soaker.
So they just keep on getting bigger and bigger.
Like hot fondue sprayed on someone. Like the cheese clinging
Now
to
do
the
sugar.
burning skin.
I didn't know that.
No,
Do sugar?
Sugar.
What
Sugar's
is wrong
better.
with you?
It hardens,
Sugar is
crystallizes, and then when you have to try and pull it off, it will actually rip things off.
Are you
I'm in
okay?
a mercenary
Cheese is a little too
company.
fragile.
Yeah, no, sugar... that is actually pure.
She's concerned by the fondue, not concerned by my better solution is.
Cheese.
My
Oh,
concern
yeah,
is your
cheese,
your
so I
thought
thought
process
of
of
how
killing
to
people with
weaponize
cheese.
Sugar's a lot worse.
Mm.
I'm in a mercenary company.
I once had an extensive talk with someone down in the meat rack when I still worked there of how to weaponize glitter effectively.
And I will say,
Especially when you need to improvise a weapon in a dangerous situation, you know how dangerous the metaverse is. Having a good idea what can be used and how it can be used to harm someone can be nifty in a pinch.
Yes. I used to carry around pocket glitter for that exact reason.
you know how dangerous these realms are.
Just listening.
I would prefer to think of...
I know how dangerous
or
Blackstone and
cooking
Redstone
spells
are.
in general, if you toss glitter onto someone, if someone's cooking technology warps reality a little bit. It's like,
haven't
well,
really
you put
been
that
anywhere
over
else.
top of them. If their cooking technology uses cameras to project over them, you cover the cameras in glitter. It's not going to do all that much aside from making
You
them a
just
walking
described the
disco ball.
spell glitter dust.
Why should I cast a spell when I just carry around a pocket of glitter and throw it at someone?
I mean, it does
That's
multiply the,
Spells
the glitter
can be
you're using to
countered
spell.
and or dispelled. Glitter is just, and then it's there for months.
Yes. It's there for months, but does not cover like a 20-foot cube of area.
Not unless if I have a glitter cannon, which I did in fact make. Or utilizing glitter
just getting
bombs with
sprayed.
just
The
using
combustion.
or just using glitter bombs that are just tubes with a compact spring.
What's glitter?
This sprinkle, sprinkle.
That will be your closed face hair for months.
If I needed to cover a large area, I'd just load a cannon with grape shot.
There you go.
Well, I mean, sometimes you don't want to
actually a way to deal with
necessarily
invisible
make someone
enemies.
mincemeat.
I can still see some sparkles, but I think you got most of it.
Yeah, you would use
Get off of fondue and sugar.
Now, if they didn't want to be turned into mist, they shouldn't be trying to sneak up on me.
Yes.
No, I've had to deal with sugar burns in the past because
That's just shiny.
well, a man was trying
That's
to
shiny.
assault
This
his
is
wife
shiny
while she was cooking, and to get her away from him, she threw a thing of molten sugar in his face.
I feel like I remember
Oh.
you.
You treated him?
Not well.
I mean, he still had to shout for his
We
quiz.
just used pitch.
Yeah.
Where have I seen you before?
You
Yeah, pitch
remind me
works.
of a
But not everybody has pitch on hand. I mean, not everybody always has molten sugar on hand either, but sometimes, most of the times whenever
I
I
mean-
dealt with molten sugar, it's
insane guy
while
with a
someone's
book
cooking candies,
Who reminded me of my
or they
friend.
were attacked while they were cooking candies.
By the way, dear, be ready to treat
during
pitch burns
sieges?
with the upcoming siege.
Uh-huh.
During a few sieges,
I saw the cauldrons on the
we were
walls.
right. We didn't have any. We didn't have any oil or pitch, but we had an abundance of the fire and coal and fire slimes, because it was a major forge city. So we just put them in a jar, popped them, and then dumped it over the wall. The fire slimes are very hot.
Welcome to Redstone. Haven't seen you around here before.
I'm a chef.
And first we'd pop the coal slimes and we'd dump that because now there's a bunch of coal slime everywhere which catches on fire. And then we'd dump fire slimes on them.
I don't know how you do this all the time.
I don't. I came here. This is first time here.
strong legs.
Does that result in like steam
And then if they were still there, then we'd drop the gas grenades.
What are you writing?
Strong, always strong,
I don't know how to feel anything but a tall person that could probably protect me.
Details.
Why?
I don't know how to do that.
On.
Who's threatening you?
The duck asked Gabumon to eat this, and Gabumon ate it, and it was a harmonica. And then afterwards, basically Gabumon spit it back out, and then after Gabumon spit it back out, the duck decided to play the harmonica that Gabu just spat out.
Taste out my food.
If you listen to me,
It was covered in
Let's duck. He walked around with a
Because
1
I
foot
don't
hole
think
in his chest
Gabumon
once.
has any organs, but-
I live in the Autumn Valley.
Yeah, but it's still
Yeah.
slime. It's sticky slime.
you want
Yes,
to marry
he's
someone
one of our.
In a house?
Well, he's
No.
one of our people.
Autumn Valley. I
He's
live
one of
there.
our
I
people.
have
He
house.
lives with us.
House.
Well, with us.
If you
Oh!
said you were a soldier, you would have had some minor training.
Oh, so to answer your question, Maribel, it's sort of an explosion. It was just kind of a flash fire.
Out in the, you know, the.
Alright, so if you work with the people in the
So many things to learn. So many things to know.
They can send you a form and
I
you
miss the
will-
old
the
castles.
paw print will count as signature
Look, he
for
reminds
file
me a bit of a
sharing.
Digimon.
Well, he's a warlock.
Headless lycanthrope. Wait. Bodiless lycanthrope.
My guess, probably packed to repair
You won't be able to
something or
perform
other.
any sales until you
I'm a Digimon.
get a
Right over there,
license
roll call.
situated.
It's easy. How do you spell that? Spell it.
Sample you can just take one.
D-I-G-I.
Why do I always want to be friends with insane people?
What do I have is basically
D-I-G-O.
curly fries and some fried
D-I-G-O.
little
Digimon was the name, oh!
sticks.
Possibly.
extra
I think
crispy.
Gant might have left one of his voice.
And it has a special sauce inside.
Interesting injecting the sauce.
Apologies, there's something in my throat.
The phlegm, yeah.
Pretty sure you would
I
actually
just
do
thought
well
you
if you
sounded
opened
like
up a
that.
business.
No, his voice.
Well,
doesn't
Yeah, it was very
sound like
fitting.
that. He's
Or not for
half elf, I
higher
think.
princesses, obviously.
Yes.
Some of them they piss
Maybe.
me off.
Mother was a human.
Father
Father
was
was
the
an
station,
father
the
was
bar, the
a
station over
human.
there. It could always use more kitchen staff.
one of them was something.
My father was my
Currently
father
in-
was a cat,
is
and my
not
mother
currently
was
in
human.
today. So if you come around in the future, run into the bar. Is
I don't like
My
to
mother
think
was
about
Rabbit
man
Kid.
with red hair.
I'm
named Bassett.
lying.
He owns the bar. He should be able to help you get situated.
My mom
My
was
parents
a
were
cat,
devils.
Thank you.
and my dad was a cat,
Enjoy
and
your
I'm
visit.
adopted.
Female devils are not supposed to be able to procreate, but the metaverse is weird.
Oh.
Not typically in other hells, anyway.
Life finds a way.
People mean to reality warping shouldn't be able to walk through
Pay the
portals.
DLC to unlock more.
But then again, the
about this
metaverse is
character.
weird.
I know, honey. I know.
DLC.
But look. You
Short
have a
for
devil wife
downloadable
who's giving you
content.
another child. I shouldn't be able to
It's
do
a
that.
video game term.
Based on other hells, anyway. Wait, what is that?
Based on other hells, but as seen, yours is a little
I
different.
suppose if you try hard enough, everything's possible.
What?
That is a spider.
Oh, is it a spider?
Damned
That is a
literacy
jumping spider.
compilings.
Is it?
Yes, exactly.
Yep,
Books from hell.
that is a little wide-eyed spooter.
Spooter.
It's one of the cute spooters.
Here,
I
I'm
don't
gonna see
like
if I can
it.
Get the little thing.
We've got a nice little garden, little guy. I can get you out into the garden.
Don't like it.
Many legs.
Many legs, many eyes. Very creepy. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit.
Get you out into the garden. It's nice and green out there with lots of bees and bugs. Aye. Ouch. It's fine. Jumping spiders aren't venomous.
Normally, they're bold enough to actually approach people.
Well, it's fine. I mean, it may be a slightly different speeder.
Speed.
I think what adds to the jumping spider's cuteness, though, is how compact it gets. Less moving parts. Less moving parts. All right.
Sorry, I need to know where the garden is. Garden's over that way. There's a tunnel down on the lower level. Lots of green out there, lots of bugs.
Technically, I'm still in my terrible twos because I'm 2 years old. I think the March
I
or
don't
May.
know, you're not throwing tantrums.
Probably not. Let's hope I don't have to do that.
Well, if you're in some Fey Wild, sometimes the Drow do make ventures into there and they bring their abominations with them. Because, you know, if they want to kill some Eladrin, where else to do that but the wilds?
You know,
So they
if
bring
I
their
just hope that I don't ever have to see a spider thing there. I haven't yet, so it's probably fine. Why is there a mysterious guy just standing down there?
Were you expecting an Alliance visitor today?
No?
You just had a mysterious individual walk in from outside the gates and then head back out.
What did he look like?
The dark gray cloak,
Dark-
kind of hard to see from all the way up here, though.
Oh, well, they usually wore gear, so I don't know if it was libertarians or not.
Hard to say. Hard to tell. I think you scared the little guy again. Little speeder.
Why do people think I'm scary? They said I was scary.
I don't find you particularly scary. I don't find a lot of things scary. Frankly.
Try not to attack other ones.
Come now, come down. He's not gonna hurt you. He's a little,
No, never
he's
dreamed
a
of
bit
it.
of an eccentric fellow, but he's not gonna hurt you.
Never hurt the creatures.
In fact, he's mostly just curious.
Hey!
Oh, goodness.
It was a misclick, my bad.
Misinput.
Oh,
He's doing a little dance. Okay. I set up too fast.
never imagined
okay,
I'd be
actually-
petting a spider.
Actually, I'm
Here's a
going
little
to
cricket.
sit down on the floor because I got very dizzy.
Gonna put down the little cricket.
Look, I grew up with a bunch of spiders in my bedroom, so I'm not all that bothered by them.
Too big.
You should see the hell spiders.
I'd
be surprised if you haven't seen them already.
I might have, and I may be just traumatized. Where'd they go? Where is it?
They take care of the hellish moths. So they got to stay. So much wool would have.
Yeah.
So much wool would be lost to the darn moths.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to Redstone.
I will smite you.
Please don't. I'm very much not that strong.
That is the individual came in from the outside.
Excuse me.
That wasn't me.
We need to implement a law.
That was
Oh,
me.
Did you drop something, Sakura?
No, no speeder scared her.
Definitely didn't like
Is
knock
Maribel?
over a bottle or something.
Yes, who's one?
An empty one.
What is an old yeller? What does it mean to take someone back into the shed and then tell them to look at the flowers?
Who's teaching you that?
Who's talking to you about that?
Gilmon, Tabamon, most of the Digimon.
Don't worry about those euphemisms just yet.
Yeah, you're a bit young. They're sort of scary topics.
Kitty.
Kitty cat.
Oh.
Kitty.
It's
look at you, sniffing my-
great.
sniffing my hand. Kitty. You need to scratch. Oh, my goodness, baby. Oh, my goodness, baby. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I become very stupid when cat involved. You alright, Marshall? Your ears have been doing all sorts of the floppy floppies.
Well, I'm fine.
Feeling kind of sick? I'm not sure you're fine. But if you reiterate you're fine, I'll have to take your word for it.
I just miss home.
I understand that. There are things that I mourn when it comes to home, I suppose. Oh my goodness. A little bit of... Oh, I've been chosen. But I would understand why you'd miss your home. It sounded like a nice place. Even if that's sort of a problem I don't necessarily empathize with. Or... empathize? I don't have the same feeling. I don't much miss home myself. I'm more happy with the home that I've found. Are there a lot of people that you knew that you missed?
So I use the adventures I always went with, and my father. And it's just what I miss most is just the freedom of being able to take a walk out in the woods. I haven't really been able to do that since we've come here. There's really no woods to go walk in.
Well, I know there's not really any woods around here, but since you're going to be having to take some time off, I could always make arrangements that you come by the Autumn Valley, where Valinor and I live. We have forests and nature in abundance.
I think last week there was some talk about that. Is there a plot available? And I might be able to build a home or something? Or a home that's available?
Of course. Oh, yes. Plenty.
Buddy, as soon as when the cat gets off, you see on the chest on his fur, you see a symbol.
What are you? System of a Down?
But yes, there's plenty of room. Yeah, you might remember Jack Von Kareem. But he actually had a hunting lodge built there.
Nothing, I'm just saying you look like him.
I'm not sure if he still lives there with his family, but he did at one point. There's plenty of room out in the wilderness.
Yeah, I think I can hand you pretty well.
Yeah, I just...
But not too wild. There's places closer to where some people are.
He failed his longer.
I think that it's what I kind of liked about the Flying City. It was very architecturally and everything. It was just very similar to home. And it was cozy.
Yeah.
And then when we
I frankly agree with that. The airship was cozier.
I'll give you the money for it.
When we originally landed, the whole War of the North and all that sort of stuff, even that was cozy and very close to how home was. And I could go out into the woods and go hunting, and I had a cabin that I wanted to go visit. But then we came here, and that's completely someplace I can't get to anymore.
Well, the Autumn Valley is about a train trip and a little ferry ride away, I suppose.
You want one little squawk around? Yeah, I also agree.
Hold on. Can you shrink?
Then it doesn't go through any
I'd be
magic
happy to-
portals, does it?
No, you can see by the.
It goes through one, but considering I go through it almost every day,
But I'm not that.
Teleportation does
Valinor is
funny
my son.
things to me.
So our visitor
kind
just
of-
left.
If I don't have an anchor,
It's kind of.
like somebody to hold on to, I end up in random places.
Oh no, I can help you. And hell, any other time, you know, make sure you have an escort.
I have a quick question.
You don't want anything with him. He smells like cat piss.
I
Yeah.
used some rope to tie up a guy. You guys like some.
What, did you have consent? Remember, consent is fun.
Why did you tie somebody up?
Because you guys took him for
Oh, was
questioning,
this
something
before?
attack, blah blah blah.
Was this part
Oh,
of the
did you
attack
want
on the
the
guys
rope
we
back?
captured?
Yeah, I want the rope back. I never got it back.
Oh.
I just want my
Is it a
rope.
special
Probably-
rope or is
it
it?
probably got put in. It probably got put inside of a supply thing inside the barracks. They probably still have it.
Yeah,
Get
we
it back.
can.
It's good quality rope.
Well, yeah, Valinor can probably go get that. Valinor, think you can find his rope? I'm sure it's probably still
Actually, I
there.
got more important matters to bring to the marshal's attention.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I'm never getting
So
my rope back.
the
We'll
conflict
get
in
your
the
rope
alliance may be
eventually.
maybe making a turn. Hey, did you see that ping over the communications?
The thing that made no sense?
Well, that guy apparently has been where it's been and might be a different alliance weapon of some kind. Remember, the alliance is broken into 3 factions, the CF being one of them. If that thing's targeting the CF, the people that are talking to us.
There's not particularly much that we can do about that. So.
No, but if it starts marching in this direction, getting intel on what that thing is may be important. Because from what he said, it's destroying entire villages
Holy shit.
and towns.
Don't call him big.
Stop it. It's a perfect size.
And it's not a
If only
mech,
Hound
so it
didn't
could be a mind
reject
controlled
my
demon.
proposal to build a star fort. And we would have a fortress to operate out of, but no.
I don't. Is it low thing where you don't see the bottom?
Yeah, wasn't Rin going to be working on that?
I got rejected because it was, I don't know why. I think they didn't want the military to have its own section to work out of.
Having outward
I was gonna
positions is
have
important to have.
scouts. See, that was the whole thing. I was gonna have scouts go out. I was gonna go find a section where there was a hill surrounded by other smaller hills. The main fortification was gonna be built on the large hill, and then surrounding hills would have had smaller outward forts.
I'm gonna go take a look for that.
Who rejected that
rope.
specifically?
That is a big cat.
Hound.
What do you think?
You good?
Hound's fucking stupid. God damn.
Are we sure?
Oh,
she's
well,
not
I mean,
sabotaging
considering
the
that she
city?
ordered the complete withdrawal of the military forces from the defense line that we were forming, just because the Alliance attacked.
Oh, and the shadows were cropping up,
So
she decided to full turtle.
We abandoned
at the slightest
positions that we
complication.
fought for. Yeah. Which I basically went against those orders a few months later by having the forces pushed back out at least a little bit, so then we'd have a buffer zone.
Yeah, no offense, she's fucking stupid.
How did she get that position?
I don't think she's led armies before.
Nepotism?
I don't know.
She's led autonomous
She was,
robots that don't
she was
question her
under me.
commands.
And then all of a sudden she was the Minister of Defense, so I don't know. I think she just is in close with Blackstone, so that's why she got it.
The cat brings you an apple.
Oh, what a sweet kitty kitty. Oh,
Trust me,
got a little piece of, like, salmon jerky.
I can't.
Here's a little piece of salmon jerky.
My cuteness is not gonna work against her wrath.
Cats are my weakness. Cats are my kryptonite.
post something, you pop a balloon.
Yeah. 20.
Well, yeah.
But
So
basically, I can always have someone escort you to, you know, to and from if you have some difficulty needing an anchor.
as long as that's not a bother.
The cat smells something.
Like I was.
It's not a bother. I'm gonna be paying
Like I was
someone to do
telling.
it.
Okay.
I always look for a traveling companion.
Sniff snorfing.
Well, I suppose that would be up to the marshal on who she would accept as her traveling companion to and from the valley. She's inquiring about probably finding lodgings there as well. I would assume mostly for retreat. Occasional retreat.
If anything, I might just move there completely and then just keep a smaller house here.
The cat is holding a can of beans.
Are you sure that's a cat and not a dog?
Well, I mean, it looks like a cat. It
Gives it
sounds
to
like
you.
a cat. It smells like a cat. So I think it's a cat.
I don't know.
So therefore, I think it's
But,
a cat.
yeah. If anything, I'd probably keep the baby out there.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't really bring my baby daughter outside of the valley, considering this place is really dangerous. It's not exactly a place for a.
I haven't
14-month-old
exactly
infant?
had any other place to go. So. I don't know any other places or many other places other than here.
He's a nice kitty. He brought me an apple and a can of beans.
And plus, there's no other place really suits me. I went to the Zavira place once to get some extra clothes made, and I felt completely out of place the entire time I was there.
You'd probably do a bit better in the valley then. There's a lot more sort of architecture similar to the airship.
You must feel like I feel in this place, madam. I ride the metal carriage, and I feel strange. Too many bumps! Or too few.
Gant is,
It's never the same.
Gant is someone that actually lives in the valley with us. He owns a home there.
Indeed.
I mean, this place isn't. It's like a piece that fits in a slot, but not perfectly.
That's kind of how I feel a lot of places, honestly. That's how I felt in Zafira at Wheat Rack. I still kind of feel it here, too. I'm a
It's like, I mean, it's
magical
just
lady.
somewhat similar to the capital, because the capital has a lot of stone buildings, of course. But
Oh,
No,
careful.
careful.
I just lost my balance.
One, I don't want you to fall, and two, I don't want you to fall on me.
Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm a little too far away to fully
So,
fall on you
Marshall?
anyway.
My comm just intercepted a communique. I went out and checked it out. There's some major military movements once again going on with that Red Baron. I think the Alliance is mobilizing something heavy against those that are talking with us. Base hammer.
Well, I
something
guess
like
they
that.
know, so they can handle it. I don't know what we're going to do about it.
Yeah, we don't really have the ability to mobilize towards it,
Considering they're claiming the territory around the city, it's their issue. So the minister's never here, so it's my job.
Yeah.
I will
Seen that
note, in
bit of the outside,
geopolitics, a
surrounded by
little bit of
mountains.
assistance or aid can definitely
Safety.
make in better terms of negotiation for.
We've already given
claims
them
on
assistance and
territory.
aid. We've let them fly through our airspace on multiple occasions. If anything, we have forces that we could deploy. If it's a threat to the city, then it's obviously, it would make sense for us to go and also assist with dealing with it because it is a threat to the city. In return, well, technically, I still consider at least the territory outside of the city a certain distance out our territory because they can't just claim territory right up to the walls. If anything, we'll just... Oh, Slug Cat. Don't die, Sakura. I like you too much.
And I at least suggest you at least consider making a more proactive stance of assistance than logistics lines. At the end of the day, it's your decision.
Well...
There's the money for Anna.
Alright, I'll consider the fine paid. I'll get that processed over in security.
What? I don't know if that's scary.
Oh.
It's a kitty.
Devil.
But, I mean, there's a lot we need to think of. The city's a mess. We don't exactly...
It is.
We're not currently
Just chases the man.
stable enough to wage a war.
You think after having Sakura as a niece for so long,
I'm not talking about a full war. I'm talking about a singular skirmish. Something that's within our range.
We can do that if it comes within range. If it comes within range and it's within what we consider our territory and becomes a threat to the city, then we will do something about it. We can spare a couple divisions or 3 and go out and try and bombard the crap out of it until it stops moving. That's generally my rule of thumb with big things that seem to be hard to stop. You just keep shooting it with cannons and it will stop eventually.
That may be, but never underestimate the geopolitical value of an intercepted threat, even if it's outside your territory.
I'm a noble, I understand that. It's just I need to be considering I'm not in a stable empire and I'm in a city on the verge of a civil war.
Stop. I'm sorry I'm yelling at you. I shouldn't really not say those words.
We'll do what we can, but at the moment we need to be concerned on internal issues.
One mention of the word and we'll sweep.
We already have things in the works.
Oh, I know. But for the sake of public view, I will say this. All you have to do is unhook the leash.
There's also the complications at the moment of I am not exactly completely in my right mind, so I shouldn't be making extreme decisions.
That is fair. Now, if only a person who's actually in charge of this was actually here to make those decisions. Why hasn't she been deposed?
Well,
for
it'll fall on the
inactivity at
commander
this
once.
point?
Feels nice at my toes.
At this point, I'm already doing her job, so I guess she's technically deposed. I don't know.
All right, Minister of Defense. At this point, I think you have
Oh,
to
wonderful. Another promotion just before I give birth. Yeah, pretty much. I am already been doing it.
I mean, it's your standard
I'll,
promotion, extra responsibilities, no increase in pay, you know, standard quota.
I mean, all of my other promotions at least got a raise. I don't know if I will this time. I guess it makes sense. What a wonderful time for a promotion, just before I'm about to have to be forced to take 2 months off.
You've at least delegated someone to take over things in your absence, unlike someone else. You kind of
Yeah.
had to fall into that position.
Lupino keeps being mad about me helping the Libertarians.
Deal.
As oh, you're putting us into something we shouldn't be in. It's like, well, either we help the people that aren't gonna slaughter us when they take the city, or we do nothing and let them lose. So,
what are their auditors doing?
I don't know.
At this point, next time Lupina gets mad about that, tell them then have the minister do something. Outside of sit in their ivory tower.
yeah, next time she voices it, I'll probably just say, well, what does Hound think? Where's Hound? Why isn't she making these decisions? I'm the one having to make these decisions because I'm the only one here. I'm the only individual that they see that's actually actively doing their job. I'm pregnant. What?
Some currency.
How do you not know?
Just don't piss off the cat again. I made an agreement with the cat that'll
I
stop
did not
smacking the
piss it
shit
off to
out
start
of
off with it. It just started slapping me first.
I think I can tell when
I
someone's
smell
got
like
dog
cat.
person energy.
What's up?
I got stuck in a trash can.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you
that's
okay?
stuff in the trash can.
Why?
I got stuck in.
Did you see it?
I got stuck in a trash can.
It's a sandwich.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
Did you see it?
Yeah, cause someone pulled me
Let
up.
me
and
open door,
I
kitty kitty.
need to-
Let me open door.
What is
I
that
opened door.
No,
Clinton
no, he's
spell?
basically smacking the fucking sticker.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
clawing. Okay.
wait.
Whatever.
Constitution.
Not my bar.
Constipation.
It's actually your bar, isn't it?
No, it's the magic
Oh, I
one
know,
where you can
technically
basically
that's-
go constitution
Yeah, but technically
and then
it's
you're
your
clean.
Presidentation.
Family.
Just licks your hand. Little
Don't die. I like you too much, please.
devours it.
Yeah,
Like in 2
can you
seconds.
do
I'm
this
really
It's mint.
need to stop laughing.
It's
It's not funny.
That's big minge. The cat gives you something that just gives you a emerald.
Ooh, useful.
But Minch was made by George Lucas.
Maribel, do I have to do any paperwork?
Yeah, Minch Yoda was made by George Lucas.
Not right away until you find somewhere that you decide you like.
Yeah. Yeah, did you know Yoda's first name originally was Minch? Yeah. It's real.
Okay, so I need to make a decision. Do I live in town or do I get a spot out of town somewhere on the forest?
Well, we got plenty of forest side real estate over in my lands. If you're interested.
That's what we were talking about.
So, brother. I'll run. What is the cleanliness?
So I might move out to your village, and your guys' village, or town, or whatever it is. And if there's a spot that's out in the forest that I can buy or claim or whatever have you, where I can build a home, that would be nice.
It's a small province. Right now, effectively separated by regions of the our main town itself. Have we still not named it? I still not named it. I think we still need to formally name that city.
My face when I wake up.
Me when I wake up.
Hello.
Hello.
You wake up first thing in the morning and you don't have a cup of
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
I feel like I should sit,
But we do have a number of forests in the main region, or you could get yourself out something near the fjord if you don't mind a nice scenic view, scenic seaside view and mountains. fresh mountain breezes and plenty of forest.
I mean, if there's a forest near the town, I'm just gonna move over here.
Oh, there's forests all over the place.
Yeah, the main, more established town is up the mountain, but there's farmland near the base. And past the farmland, that's where the forests begin. Deeper out you go to the forest, towards the ocean, you've got the fjord, which is a lot more beasts will show up.
Okay.
Plenty of hunting game.
You okay?
Though granted, at the current moment, hunting's...
Yes, I was just laughing a lot, so kind of almost died
Think of
several times.
future investment in the
Drink some water.
Is that for me?
To where Jack
Hold on, I need to put my virtual board away and grab the real bit.
I need to see if his partner still resides there with her kid.
Wait, give it to me.
Yeah, you're supposed to have to. Yeah, I haven't been by to check, and Aridin hasn't really been around that way for a while.
If he hasn't lived there long enough, I might have to post a notice of abandonment.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of...
I mean, if it's abandoned, I'll take it.
Been around, and I'm not sure he's paid for it.
His payments have still been clearing, and right now, that's on, that's on trust to,
I'm fine with keeping Olaf's home open for if Chapik ever should need it.
Well, legally it's hers whenever she deems to collect it. And she doesn't have to pay rent on it until she matures.
Was never there.
It was there. The cat pulls out his paw to shake.
Anyway, what would you like?
Yeah, I mean, if that cabin is abandoned, or they're not there anymore, or whatever, I can take it. If it's one out in the middle of the forest.
I'll make a notice to go and check it this evening before I have to head back out to other matters. I'll give you a note if it's available.
That would be appreciated. Because I'd love a spot that's out in the forest, that's peaceful, surrounded by the forest, where I can basically step out and go hunting, and some space where I can set up a little farm.
You met me when I was this tall.
There's a few acres of tended land out there, perfect for hunting. There is a manor I found in our territory, but I still haven't got people to go and check it out.
Theorize that it's probably haunted. Kitty! Hello, Kitty.
Haunted or squatters?
Kitties are my kryptonite.
What type of manor?
Kitties are kryptonite for me.
Used to probably someone who lived out as a hermit out in my lands before I colonized it. No signs of life in it, and I've had.
You hiss at me again, I'm kicking you.
You can't attack that one, Kitty. That one is pregnant. That one is carrying baby. We do not smack people carrying babies.
Kill Bessie, or do I just have to pet her?
It didn't happen.
Look, I said you can't smack my brother, and you cannot smack her. Or someone fair game.
Depending on what the area is like around the manor, it's depending. I wouldn't mind having that either. Either the cabin or the manor. Oh, well, I already like it already.
It's heavily it's heavily forested. A lot of wildlife has moved into the area. We just need to make sure it's suitable for living and not in a condemned state. You know, at least repairable.
I don't mind working on it. Like, if there's a place that I can stay temporarily in town while I after I leave the hospital, and then I definitely wouldn't mind working on improving it.
Every inspector I've sent to go and check it out has quit. They haven't died, they just quit. In terror.
I'll go when I'm not pregnant.
See, the cat is actually
best case scenario is just some ghosts we can have kind of pass on to the next life. Worst case, they have ghouls infesting it.
We just try to sit down here. That's your spot.
I've dealt with ghouls.
I don't want to take over your
The ones that paralyzed with touch?
I usually don't let them get close enough.
I still have to do my duty.
There's a
to
haunted
make sure it's
swamp.
safe for health.
We had to clear out a couple times. Well, yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. I'm just like, it sounds kind of perfect in a place where I would love.
Well then,
So,
I'll see what I can
like,
do
if
and
it
get,
takes me going there
team in
myself to
to
check it, I can
out.
do that.
I'll see what I can do to get a team in there to check it out. Now, we were planning to do that with our local adventurers at one point, but unfortunately things just got so busy I could no longer post them up.
It just sort of happened that
It's
days
okay.
that we went to adventures sort of happened on the days that were meant to be having date dates.
Yeah. I mean, what is going on?
Tom and Jerry things, don't worry about it.
I mean, depending on when you do it, if it's after I have my baby, I'll gladly go with any adventuring party because one, I'd love to frankly go on an adventure again. It's been years. It would remind me of home, so that would be nice. And two, if it's a place that, you know, even if it needs work, I will happily do so because frankly it's just something to do.
Definitely need work
That isn't
considering
this.
how long it's been left derelict. So
Well, I'm sure it needs to be cleaned up and whatnot, but if there's any structural repairs, I
probably
definitely
change
wouldn't
out
mind,
the windows,
you know, my
a few
hand at it.
structural repairs. I just need to make sure it's not black mold.
What's wrong with that?
Or if the place is just not about right, or a place is about not ready to just straight up collapse at the lightest touch, you know?
Oh yeah.
No, we're just going in circles at this point.
Yeah, well, I mean, you already know that I'd love it. It sounds perfect, but and if you don't have somebody go check it out before I am before the time that I am recovered, I will go look at it.
Territory. And if you can upkeep
I would
the
love
place
to.
and build a small community around it, I would definitely name you a standing noble in the lands. Be able to lease out
How
the
far is it from
territory you
town?
buy.
Is it
It's out
is
there.
it far out of town
Like,
where
you
it would be
have a
worthy? Okay.
It is far enough out of town to where you will have a lot of quiet space and plenty of territory you could potentially build up. If you so
Okay.
deem to.
So it's far enough out where it wouldn't be worthy of possibly setting up another settlement.
Yeah. Potentially, it might have been the hub of a failed hamlet.
I wouldn't mind that.
It's just
It's just that we sort of border a strange place, sort of blanketed in unnatural snow, is immediately to our north. So there hasn't been too much setting up of things close to it, I assume, because people are like, that's weird.
Not just that, according to Garrus, apparently the undead problem up there is what caused the
I can
founding
solve
of the kingdom to our west. Apparently, their founding king fought whatever undead hordes formed from that mess.
So what you're saying is it's a possible place to start a settlement where I would have to possibly concern myself with undead.
Not so much. They don't come
Sounds
out
like a
of
slice
the
of home.
frozen north. Some seem to keep them from coming out. They tried to chase the
Ah,
people
okay.
they sent to investigate, but got blocked by some invisible fields. Some's keeping them in.
So is this manor on the northern side of your territory towards that section?
It's in the north.
Like, would it be an in-between point?
Yeah.
northeast.
You would find more
Okay.
interaction with the Hanseatic League to our east.
Mercantile.
What's the surrounding territory like? Is there a mountain? Or is it just woodlands?
To our east, it's a lot of woodlands and plains. The mountains are more
and
towards
the-
south,
okay.
along with the fjord, and there's a lot of clear farmland on the north area.
Oh, I might find some deep iron veins down there. I'll have to do some prospecting.
Did you get that from back there?
When you get it checked, let me know, because consider it basically sold.
All right.
I have to put the chicken back.
I'll gladly take that. It'll be more relaxing than here.
Never mind. Talk about later.
I can pretend I'm giving birth.
The cat put the chicken in mouth, so it's hard to put in bag and put it in pocket space.
That raccoon was apparently, if they get a merchant license, they could sell some pretty good chicken. I've had like the American delicacy of.
Cat brought me a piece of chicken from back in the kitchens, and I had to pay for a piece of it.
When did you turn Russian?
Okay.
What?
It is whenever I talk to
Well, Eleanor,
You have a problem?
what does that say on top of that poster? The gray lettering.
Go. Ah, you again.
Okay. I from this distance, it looked like something else, so I was slightly concerned.
So, you told me to come here.
Oh, this is
It looked like
the
an
station.
SL.
Like I said, the owner's not in today.
I mean, are you looking for a cook?
We could always use a cook, but like I said, you'll have to wait until you have a chance to actually talk with the owner for an application for a job.
I love that. I love that. I love that. That opens up the possibility of the fucking lobby.
Unfortunately, he is unavailable at this moment, as he is currently in a place in which we cannot reach him.
Ah, okay. Not only a chef, I am a master of making alcohol.
Once again, you'll need a merchant's license to sell your brew. You can staff here, trade with us, but once again, merchant license is kind of the boundary.
If you get me the
it
paperwork
possible
from
I
the
could
front
get it
desk in
now?
the tower, I can fill it out.
Alright. Would you like me to go and get the paperwork and get that situated?
Sure.
Alright.
I slapped him with cheese.
Cheese got dude on there. The pie tin had Gabumon saliva in it, so that was a whole lot worse than cheese.
Well, it's American cheese, so it has a rather nasty texture. I don't understand a single thing they're saying.
I'm not done with that.
Okay, you're not done with that.
No, I'm still sipping. But American, don't you diss on American?
See, I used to have a map that was a cabin in the woods, and there's waterfalls and stuff, and then I think they took it down for some fucking reason. It was a fucking fantastic map. I loved it. It was Bun's cabin.
I don't know.
Alright, now I put glitter in his hair.
Okay.
I thought they worked with you.
Which cat friend?
No, that might have been. Was it your cat friend? The black cat?
Oh, I don't know who that cat is. It's just cat.
Maribel.
Little kid.
Paris isn't pausing the swear jar.
Okay. I thought he worked here because he talked me out of there. I was
Right that way.
I mean, he probably was. They probably saw Bessie. So.
What's best?
Bessie is the cow that we have in the freezer that gives us milk.
I have a can of tuna.
What?
Yeah, no, it's confusing for people.
You have a whole cow in the freezer?
Don't.
Yeah.
What's a freezer, actually?
Apparently there's multiple cows. Not tuna then.
Is it in the fridge?
Each one is yeah,
Bessie and
there's
Marshall, you're not in the great. Well, you're pregnant. I'm not gonna seclude you to bed.
I'm stronger than you are.
There's multiple Bessies, that's
There's three Bessies. There's a chocolate cow and a strawberry.
Okay.
Come here. Come here. Come here. You're paying Gabamon's swear jar.
Swear jar and strawberries and every kind
Hello.
of berry.
Jingles ominously.
Nice to meet you.
I'm taking Rin is here.
I'm Finn.
Sup,
I enchanted that
I like your hair.
I'll clear the door.
Oh, thank you.
Hello. I can tell. How are you?
Anyways, how are you today?
I'm good. Who are you?
Just saying, but that's easier.
What did you say?
I forgot what the hell is going on.
Who are you?
I'm Finn. I'm Vince.
Just saying, but it's easier.
In your pocket, in your pockets, money.
I'm Ren.
Anyway,
Money.
also, it's not exactly a positive note that you kill people for having a different religious belief.
I'm Finn.
That's nice.
That's what we call bigotry around here.
That's Finn.
Paperwork?
I should cover it for right now. I can prepay his jar, you know, put like 100 credits in there.
Yeah, you might have to do that.
Okay. Hold on. Let's go to the bar. I can write on something.
You're pregnant. Congratulations.
You ain't got other
Thank you.
customers. Can I, how about
There, now you're covered for right now.
Thank you for your generous.
I know, I will have.
Okay, can I get your name?
Marshall, are you wanting anything?
Vladimir.
You're Gucci.
Man, this is about order.
Don't swear in front of the digit.
Can I get an appetizer?
Okay. Do you work for any third parties?
What kind of establishment
Which
is this?
one?
I mean, 40 years ago, I used to be a military cook house.
Okay, by curling, you don't.
This is, it helps me conduct my magic. At least the more complicated spells.
Do you have a place of residence?
Thank you.
At the moment, no, but I am finding one right now.
You don't have to pay since Ren and everything.
As much as he
So
Okay.
it used to be very close.
What are you looking to sell?
Yet.
I do alcohol business, including food.
Hurt him and not everybody else because if you bring
You
him
gotta,
back,
like,
he'll cover it.
The table's weird.
Okay.
You can't put it here. You gotta put it there.
Is any of this alcohol or food dangerous in any way, addictive?
No. Very normal, healthy,
Thank you.
no bad
Okay.
conditions.
Yeah. I just needed to check.
Very aware of my
So,
drinks.
Being told what
I'm just.
appetizer is.
Oh, sorry. I'm just aware of my food and my drink and the condition of it.
Strawberry.
okay.
Oh
Well, as long as you're sure in regards to, so I'm gonna give you a spiel. Basically, and if you sell anything, knowing that it's going to be harmful to any individuals, you are liable for punishment. I know you're just selling food and alcohol, but you know I have to give the whole spiel. If you are selling something, for example, alcohol, be sure that the individual that you're selling to is of appropriate age or race or capability of consuming
I understand. You're not allowed
such
to drink.
substance.
At least my mother is. My dad kind of
Yeah.
just never mind.
I can go. This one you can.
Luckily, with you, you're not selling any weapons or anything like that that could possibly be harmful in any that way. If you do change or you start selling other things, do let me know so I can update stuff.
It's okay, my love.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I only use my weapons for self-defense if there's any robbery going on.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Which is you're perfectly within your right within the city to do so.
Do I have to also acquire
That's
a gun
actually kind of
license?
it.
Literally right at the line.
No, everybody within the city, even visitors, have the right of self-defense and carrying your weapons as long as you're not having them out and waving them around when you're not needing them.
I'm doing pretty good.
You are permitted to defend yourself if you're being attacked to the point of escaping the situation and coming and informing the guard, so then we can handle it. You can kill somebody if you absolutely positively have to. If there is no other choice or option of you escaping with your life, you are permitted to do so. Obviously, we prefer you don't, but we're not going to restrict you if there is no other option. So.
I understand.
Normal cup or Earl Grey?
That's just general information.
Yeah, I believe that.
But otherwise,
So, are you new around here, or have you been around here for a little while?
No, I've been around here for a long time. I've known Rin ever since he started coming around here.
so if you can sign both of these, since I don't have fancy magic to make copies, I need to write
signature.
twice.
Yeah, quite a while.
There.
Right? So this is your copy. That way you have a temporary license. I will submit this to the office and you'll get a proper card.
So, what kind of stuff?
Spasiba. It means thank you in Russia.
Well, no worries at all. So I will submit this and you should get that by next week.
Do I have to also open a shop for it? Or is it already there?
Sugar, because I didn't put
No, you don't have to open a shop. You can openly sell. If you wish to own a shop, we can definitely look into properties.
It can't really be much different here.
How much they cost for one shop?
One's a bit weird.
I am unsure. That was something that was moved out of my jurisdiction not long after we moved to the city, so I'm not sure what the current property prices are.
You're a friend of mine.
I bless your child.
And plus, I don't.
Here.
Crazy. I am kind of
Here. He gives you a small package of food.
Yeah, he did.
If you get hungry, you can have some.
I don't know
It has two chicken tenders with curly fries and 2 mozzarella sticks. If you're hungry.
Even you that you keep dissing me so hard.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no.
It's me, Sakura Kazan.
I'll be sure that.
I call this food the teenager food or the adult.
Ginger Khan's family.
Yeah.
Yes, but she's.
Well, thank you. It is greatly appreciated.
You can go.
Sweeter ones, ironically.
Don't worry.
Let me know if you ever have any questions or anything like that. So, I won't be around after tomorrow though for a couple months.
I know what the funny thing is, but no shattering anybody's
Don't worry.
No
Remember what I said? It might be
Alright.
nice to get rid of that
Okay.
icon from Astartes.
Oi.
I have a storming through here looking for one of their holy relics.
What's up?
And I go. I have
Anyways,
apartments
I'm gonna
now
steal a
of
cat
selling
hug.
and cook. And I go shuffling up.
Are you going home?
He's gonna order loads of drinks just so I have to pay for it.
No, I just wanted a hug.
Ordering cookies.
Oh, okay. You can have a cat hug.
there, but
Hello.
not many people. He kept ordering juice and.
I might go home soon though.
Just love to help out.
Okay. I'll walk you out again if you want. Yeah. What's up?
Before you leave, you want to see something magical?
Sure, I'm not leaving though. We go ahead and join me.
Well, you know how whenever you poop out a Digimon nose, something happens. Something magical happens when you poop my nose.
He makes money.
Ren is here. He's over there.
Yeah, hi, Gamon.
Oh.
You have to
Wait,
get higher
so,
first.
so he does have most likely has more money than I do.
Are you delayed?
No, I was grabbing my
No,
brother.
but he just woke up, so he.
Oh, I should have known that was gonna happen. Oh, now I'm covered in Digimon snot. My life is fading before me. I can see the light.
When you see him, he's a guy with red hair. and
Fluffy
red
ears.
It's pretty easy to spot, but he's just not
He's a
here.
bit indisposed right now. Yeah.
He's picking up his grandson from the airport.
Nice.
Do you want to clean? Oh wait, I don't have my bags on me. I'd offer you a cleaning stone, but I can't wear my pouches.
Master maker, including a chef.
Okay.
It's okay, I know precipitation.
He owns a bar and
It's
still
not.
hires people.
It's not that special. Like,
I think that's gonna be one of my happiest things about this girl not being here any longer is I'll be able to wear my freaking pouches again so I can carry things.
So yeah.
So if you want to stay here, so
If you want alcohol, I have a permit. I can say what the f are you?
I think I'm gonna start.
Can you keep an eye on him?
You mother.
Yeah,
Son of a-
Garurumon.
Oh my god, not that bad.
I think that works.
What did you just say about my mother?
I'm not.
I'm a
Oh,
raccoon.
On
I'm
a,
not
on a, on a
the
scale of
Does it count if it gets
just joking,
if it
Yeah, it
joking,
sounds like it's
I
reality.
actually have to arrest him.
It does.
What is it?
I think that many bleeps constitutes one.
Best way at a roleplay. My grandmother.
Bail him out.
So that's why.
Yeah.
Be
He
nice.
gets arrested, bail him out. What?
No.
Yeah, so swear, Dad.
I have to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah, but if he does, bail him out.
Yes.
You
you
swore
have the right
multiple
to do
times
so.
you need to add money to a good cause. Either one charity or two an education. A small
This
education.
one's fine. Gives you 10.
Oh,
It's empty, don't worry.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Okay.
it's really a problem. Did
Just wanted to
that
let
that's
you
not
know
a
where it
single
came
right a
from.
citizen has?
Gotcha.
Wait, what?
There's no constitution.
It's been a decent day.
Put you in jail and
Plus, I think.
therefore,
You know, I'm incorporeal when I work.
I don't have to call a judge.
Phase through people.
Plus, I think. It was good. I
a constitution when they set up the laws.
Technically, you can own people.
I'm
here.
also
Slavery is kind of
assuming-
legal.
I
mean, if
know.
it gets stacked up,
illegal.
if it gets stacked up,
I feel like that's kind of necessary to have in a, you know, justice system.
slavery is illegal because that's holding somebody against their will, and thus it's kidnapping.
Yeah, to be fair,
And
that,
half of
yeah,
our
that makes
council
sense.
is derelict, so
What is this?
Slavery is illegal within the city.
just be thankful you have people who are just actually portraying as the active guards in this district.
Actually.
I could arrest you for breathing. I don't because I have a sense of ethics.
I don't. No, don't worry.
Rin, you're under arrest for breathing.
You're not with the guard.
You see his eyes
actually
open
not being
wide.
allowed.
Sakura, I'm afraid you don't actually have any authority in the city.
Sakura, please do not pretend to be one of the guards.
I can't open your door.
I'm not pretending.
It is actually a crime.
I'm definitely
You're not
a
actually a
princess.
guard, sweetie. You don't have any authority here.
Sakura?
I can't open the door.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
Can only bail so many people
Open the
out
door.
of
I know, I'm
consequences.
I'm having trouble.
Open.
And that's only if the guard accepts it.
You see who someone has actually about duties?
I just need to become a guard. We don't have a constant. Yeah, because we don't have a
I
constitution
mean,
here, so
Marshall's
you don't have
right
any
there.
rights.
Want to sign up?
You know, the cities before, they actually based the laws around.
Do you
the
want to
rights.
deal with babysitting all these people every day for spitting on each other and slapping each other and saying, nah, no, he didn't, not me, he called me a duty, that's why I sexually assaulted him?
I just need to get the cape out.
That
Take their
explains
mouth
actually
shut.
very well my first day as Scorpion.
Look, you don't have to deal with them.
Wouldn't keeping somebody's mouth shut technically be assault? Even by?
So essentially one of the things I had to deal with was Anaroth spit on someone, it counts as sexual assault and battery.
Yeah, I have great ideas.
And then in turn, Chip fisted his throat, which again counts as sexual assault and theft battery, because he fisted an orifice with penetration. All because Chips disrespected Sakura at the pool party.
Was it yours?
We had 2 cases of retaliation and sexual assault and battery.
Okay.
That's just why.
That's what I have to deal with as a guy. I advise
That's
them.
most of what his
They
job
might have
is.
been because I was stacking it and then
People
it
What do you think my
Wait,
job
there's a
is?
pool party?
I'm not like. I'm not a full lawyer, but someone gave me a card to be a lawyer.
order drinks for the
So
whole
I'm gonna
entire.
do
There is a pool party?
There was a while ago, like months ago. It was all. I think it was when you were MIA due to extraneous circumstances, but I had to deal with a situation where I do advise people, maybe neither of you take this to court because it's not going to be good in either of your cases. I suggest you just walk away from each other at this point.
I will kill you.
I remember I was at the pool and a bunch of people were there one day. I don't know if that was the pool party
I
though.
think it was happening that day, but I was.
I think
dealing with
Chip was
that.
gonna
That
try and
happened
push
inside.
me in.
Do you want me to
No,
deal with
Chip
that?
just fisted a leech.
Make sure not to get my boyfriend mad, or I have to get something done by myself.
Wait, you two are dating?
It's Chip.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you. I honestly thought you were straight, but now that you're gay, I think you're way cooler.
Oh my fucking god.
Technically, I'm bisexual, but yes.
Hello. Same thing.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, you know, we celebrate bisexuality. No bi erasure
There
here.
you are. Oh my god, thank you.
So he did it. He did order.
But yeah, I had to deal with so much crap that day. It just came down to like, look, neither of you are coming out of this clean. It is best you both just let this go and try to be more mature about it next time.
No, I just stared at him. Pretty cool person and a great influence for your little.
But they didn't.
I feel like that's a lie, but it's still funny.
Well, they haven't repeated that incident. And Ross started doing other stuff, and Chip started doing other stuff and trying to antagonize the guards, but also knows the boundaries between retaliation and self-defense.
At least I won't get it murdered. Probably.
Which he has
Oh,
verbally
antagonization
stated he
is, I'm pretty
understands
sure,
the
also
difference
gets
and has
lost.
cited what the difference is. So he can't say like, oh, I didn't know anymore. He has actually stated to me that he understands the difference.
And, you know, cybernetic legs so you can run super fast.
In regards to what? Retaliation and self-defense?
Yes, he understands and was able to properly cite the boundary and the line between self-defense and retaliation.
He's here and he'll tell you.
Okay.
Someone confused retaliation. Someone he was hanging out with confused. Like, we're not allowed to defend yourself in the city? Well, yes, you are. But you're not allowed to pursue.
Alright, I bring you down. I bring you to the train station and then I come back.
You get a
Yeah,
guard
if somebody,
once you
like
can
I've
escape
told people, if
danger.
somebody slaps you and they walk away, then don't do anything because that's just gonna make your situation worse.
See you later, Gumman. Yeah.
Bye bye. No, anyway. Strong reputation. Hide myself.
To go kiss your wife.
Got here.
Huh, did not know
Maribel,
Zach was
what's
dating
by
Mark.
mean?
For probably like 30 minutes.
It means you're into both?
There's a lot of running.
Time passes so fast.
Oh.
I'm gonna go rest up.
It feels like I've been here for like 10 minutes.
Will, you're a kitty. It all comes out pretty.
I mean, I guess technically I am, considering my spouse is technically both.
How long have I been here? Gee,
Well, you could also be Pan.
I mean, I think I saw you come in a little late.
What's
Mind
that?
you, the difference between
Put it into that bit.
I came here in about like 4.
So I'd say you probably.
Bi
And
have a
something cool
whole
happens,
number
just
of different
disappears.
nuances of like you could
Almost
have
got
a
it.
preference one way or another, or you could be equally
Isn't that
bi for
cool?
one another. But Pan means you're pretty much into anyone regardless of connection or level of gender identity or gender.
Just a little bit of sugar and he's zooming.
Where bi is more of you're into both gender identities.
Going to be nice.
But then
This
now
is
it's
confusing and
down
hurts my
into if
head.
you're demi-bi.
No, I don't accept.
Oh, the spectrum is
I
vast and
like
intriguing.
I like people that are nice and sweet and caring, and I like multiple. I don't know.
Here's the question.
Well,
do you like someone? Do you get a when? Let's see. I'm trying to not be crude on the statement, but do you find an attraction to someone in that way if there is a connection, or can you find yourself just forming that kind of interest on the whim?
That's a little freaky guy.
That's first time out.
I'm not freaky.
It's
I'm
baby.
Fusamon. Yeah, that's Fusamon.
Yes.
You just called a weak old baby a freak.
Then you might be Pan.
Yeah.
I will put like
I got called that when I was a week old.
Because what you described sounds, they both sound like what I. Yeah, that same. I'm struggling to understand this. I am whatever. I like people for them. I don't really care what their gender is. If it, and like
one because
whatnot.
I like this one. His personality before I liked his body as much.
Yes, I'm a demisexual.
I guess it's
prefer
both
someone
for
I can
me.
form a connection with.
Yeah, I'm kind of more along the lines of demisexual.
Which is a stronger
you can
feeling.
only
Well, yeah, I need a connection if
you
I'm
can
gonna
only
be with
form-
somebody. I'm not just gonna be
Then
with
that's
somebody
demi.
randomly.
Well, yeah, that's more or less demi. But it's not like so if you're demi, You only will look at someone in a I want to date you or sexual manner after you've already known them forever and have made a great bond with them. If you look at someone and think they're hot, I want to have sex with them, that's not Demi. You don't have those sexual romantic
Oh,
thoughts
no,
and
I
your
don't-
feelings
yeah, I
until
don't-
you've already built up a relationship
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah, if I see
Like, I have
somebody and
no
I go,
interest
they're
in any-
attractive, I go, I would like to get to know them. That's usually how my thought process goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't usually find too many people all that attractive and have no interest in them until I know them as a person. Like, I don't find
No.
anybody attractive but him.
I mean, it's like, there's several I find attractive, and it's like, obviously, I'd rather know an individual, well, not, rather, I am going to know somebody before anything serious, so.
Yeah, I can recognize that someone is aesthetically pleasing, but their looks alone don't do anything for me.
Oh, yeah, no, same for me. It's like, some individuals, it's like,
Yeah, I mean, sexuality, it is sometimes nice to have a label so you can find community, but if you're just like, I like whoever, then that's all that really matters.
A wild Fusamon has appeared.
That, I can't describe myself other than I like an individual when I find them attractive, and I like their personality, and I get to know them, and I know that things will work out, and or at least possibly will work out, and then I would you know, go, hey, do you want to go hunting or something?
It's like I am monogamous. I would not be in a relationship with anybody but him.
It's very funny.
I think so.
Why is there a
Practice
weenie
from
on
a
the
few
door?
I
lack
mean-
of her monogamy as
Oh,
well.
wait, so there is a specific word for that.
Same with my father. He refused.
I mean, I don't mind being with
You
one
know, if you
person,
have
but I
multiple-
don't
Yeah,
mind
if
being
you
with
have
multiple.
multiple partners, you're polyamorous, or polygamy is like the two words. And if you only want one person, you're monogamous.
Basik's wedding?
Mono one.
I wasn't there.
Right.
I
There's a weenie on
I
the
mean, I
door.
was with multiple people, so.
There's a weenie.
Ferris's XL Glizzy.
Why do you teach people about nuclear weapons even though I'm pretty much
You look better without the facial hair.
Bastic's house?
Did he looks like Disney wants to put him in red feety pajamas and call him the devil?
And like he's doing like the Mary lipstick thing that just looks like he still has like the tiny little sin mustache, which he said he
Now I'm just curious.
Oh my god. Stash.
It just looks like another little mustache that's too close to his lip.
Ain't nothing like a physical.
It doesn't look any better.
I don't want to think about it.
We should just top it off by just giving him red onesie pajamas.
Look,
And a
look,
pitchfork.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that for devilness.
Next
I'll
film
give
is
him the
just give him
stereotypical. I'll give him the stereotypical little red onesie
if he keeps the goatee.
with the butt flap.
With the butt
Wait,
flap
why?
and the red
Yeah, with the
and
butt
big
flap.
pitchfork.
Wait, what?
I have returned.
I know it used to be Damon.
I'm talking about my brother. He
No, I make
recently
sure
grew
you
some
don't do
facial
anything stupid,
hair,
so I'm gonna
and I
stand
think
over
it
here
just
and
makes
stare
him
at you
look like
meaningfully.
like a Halloween spirit.
Ah, sucker.
devil
The
costume.
difference is between Dr.
Oh.
Paper and Professor Depper.
He's allowed to look however he wants,
One
but I'm
has
allowed to
more
think he
and
looks
one has
a
less sugar.
No, what you need is some liquid
Fundamentally,
death,
the ingredients.
Doctor Death.
Only. I need to make my way.
Very different.
It's seltzer water that has like the taste of Dr. Pepper, but none of the
You have a
syrup.
good. If my brain would work, you have a good rest of your day.
And how is
Oh,
it?
don't- Go. I was just gonna hug your leg, but
Well, I'll say it's better than being in a coma.
You hugging my leg is a little dangerously close to other parts of me.
Memory at all about that, or was it like
Rue.
Alright, things have progressed.
No.
Yes, from some insight from Zach and
Wow.
having my son go and look into things with
Wow.
his little friends.
Well, you have a good
I've come across
good
a
rest
few
of
odd
your
things
day.
in the
You
in the
take
lore.
your good rest.
Yeah.
Try not to feel too homesick.
Yeah.
But they were using the
I
corpses of wolves
I try. I think that was just a mood
to
swing.
hide their movements, essentially puppeting.
It might have
them
just been
to
hormones. I don't know.
flies, bushes,
I am homesick,
and
but
tucking into
It could
trench
be.
holes that they've dug for themselves to escape view.
There's any number of reasons.
I'm gonna be heading out.
From the far view, seeing
Okay, I
Ooh.
might head out with you then. Planning on heading out myself in a bit.
bounded off into the woods somewhere as the
I'll walk with you.
Would you like to come for dinner?
upon closer
Or you got plans?
Mhm.
Oh,
As we
I'm not
close, our
dizzy.
scouts looked a little more
Yeah.
closely into these wolves and
Careful.
discovered hollowed out carcasses.
Just gotta avoid the graffiti on the door.
It's fine. They'll scrub it off.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ferris put some there too. And it's his bar, sort of.
Probably.
Yeah. To the elevator then.
Yes. Random question. Random question, just because for some reason I'm thinking about it after that conversation. Because they were talking about the different types of relationships. I think I remember you saying something in regards to your preference. I don't remember what it was, what the word was.
Woman? Lesbian? Asexual?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But what's that last one?
Asexual. I have no interest in sexual relationships at all.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's purely romantic for
Is
me.
there a reason, or if it's not too personal of me ask? I'm just curious. I just didn't
I've
know
just
that.
never been interested.
That was a
never
thing.
Thought about it. I just can't
fair
imagine
enough.
doing it with anyone. How it is, I guess.
No, you're fine. I was just curious. I never heard the word, and I was just
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
just
I can
this
understand
is a
that.
fancy way of putting, "Oh, I'm a virgin."
I mean, I get maybe it's something that will change in the future. Who knows? It's hard to say. I'm just,
I don't know. I've always been like this, but I don't care that much. In the end,
fair enough. Are you a type of person that is would like one person? Because apparently there's a word for that too. There's like two words for it. The one person or multiple.
so one person I think is monogamous, and like more than one person is poly. I've also never thought about it. I've never
Is there
been
a
in
special-
a relationship, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Because now I'm curious if there's a word for when you like somebody and they like somebody else as well as you, but you're not with the other person. It's like, what is this word for that?
Wait, I need like to draw this out in my head. So
So there's like three people.
give me in like character. Yeah, 3 people.
So there's 3 people. This person is with this person. This person is with the person as well, but these two aren't together. So they're both with the same person, and that person is with them, but they're not together or romantic.
I don't really know the name for that. I want to call it a harem, but I think you need more than 2 people for it to be a harem. Don't take my word for it. I've never been in relationships. I'm not great for relationship advice.
I mean, I'm just curious because you have so many words for it here, and I just call it relationship.
It's probably just under the poly umbrella. Like, yeah, there's like a bunch of definitions, but there's like umbrella definitions. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah, I
really.
suppose.
They're just definitions at the end of the day.
Fair enough. Yeah. I was just
Like,
curious because that's just been on my head ever since the conversation. I'm just like, I had spontaneous curiosity.
As long as you're happy, then it doesn't matter.
No, that's what I aim for. I aim for somebody that I am happy and comfortable with. And that's the most important part. Is just somebody I'm happy with.
Then just be happy that way. Don't overthink it too much.
Thank you all.
You're surprisingly cute.
All the new
together now that
words.
she's older. Ooh, new words.
Adorable.
Surprised she doesn't know all the
She's
new
so
words.
pretty.
Thank you.
It's never really a topic that's necessarily come up with all the phrases. So
I guess
she's
that
just like,
makes
I don't know those words. Because those words aren't exactly a thing during like 18th century.
She's like an old woman. It's adorable.
Wow.
Joking. She's
Can't believe
cute.
it. So is this one.
Oh, thank you.
She is a pretty and adorable being. And I love her outfit.
Thank you. I'm really happy with it too.
It's like, I'd love to get Bun in a more modern outfit.
I mean, I can help you
I
with
think
that.
she would look pretty.
My commissions are technically open
If
as
you're
well,
willing
but
to.
I can also just I can
Yeah.
I can help you with it.
Yeah, it's like, if it's commission, it's gonna have to wait a bit because wouldn't have been an issue. But the place that I was working at as a temp randomly ended my assignment Wednesday.
What the freak?
Just stating a complete bullshit lie as a reason.
That's not fair on them. You sue them.
And it was like a place that I actually quite liked. It was comfy, it was cozy, it was chill. It was stuff that I could easily do. And yeah. And then they put me on
I'm really
something
sorry
new
that
this
happened
week.
to you.
Yeah. What extra sucks because it was like I was finally returning to being happy and comfortable because my bills and rent weren't going to be a concern. Because I've been struggling for a while now, just barely scraping by on getting rent paid. So,
I'm really upset they did that to you. It's not fair. Have you got
yeah,
something
it's
else lined
bullshit.
up? Will you soon?
Not yet.
Okay.
I was through a temp agency, so we will see. I'm going to call them Monday and go, hey, you have anything? And then I'm also going to put some applications out, because if I can get something started at least within the first or second week of next month, then I will be fine.
Okay. Well, I really hope you were able to get a job. You just message me whenever, even if you just want to talk. But you just message me and let me know.
I love that. I'll probably shoot you a message sometime.
Mhm,
I'd love to
good.
just sit and chat
And I also-
sometime or watch a movie or something.
That sounds awesome. Yeah. I do have uni, so my schedule is very busy, but I do have my free days, so I will let you know.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
And
I
I'll beat
will...
up anyone who's mean to you or doesn't employ you.
Well, hopefully I'll get something. It's like my friend, I messaged my friend that day, and I was like, hey, because I was doing some work for him. That's how I got by before the new year. I was working with him. And then holidays came along, and his stuff is very, it's paid as the project just finished. And of course, the holidays came, so all the projects dried up because nobody has any money. So, it's like, he has something, a big job. It's like a $90,000 job that starts next month at some point. But it's probably going to be near the end of the month, which then it'll be too late for me to be getting income. So,
yeah.
You are a wonderful and fantastic and wonderful being. You are precious.
So are you.
So, I gotta go charge. I got Calypsia in like an hour or so. That's why I usually leave early on Fridays.
Well, you enjoy that, love. You take care.
You're gonna... You're usually not here on Saturdays, right? You usually can't make it?
I usually just forget.
Okay. Well, if you're here tomorrow, if my batteries permit, maybe after we can go hang out or something.
Okay, yeah.
So,
yeah.
You have a wonderful night, hon.
You have a wonderful night, too. Take care.
Alright, I need to go end my stream.
Yes.
Fucking cute.
End it. Wow.
Alrighty, folks. Yeah. Oh, wow, there's actually several people here. Hello. Bun is conflicted. Because she's known that one for a while. Like, she's known that one for a while. And then now she's an adult, and Bun's just like, I'm gay. Why is she pretty? Why'd she have to grow up to be so pretty? And plus the hormones. So Bun's like, is this the hormones hitting me? Yeah, pretty much. I'm too gay for this woman. She's fucking gorgeous. She's extremely sweet. She's very caring. Yeah, I have to have... Unfortunately, I used to turn that off because I didn't really give a shit. But then I had to turn it on because of the bots. So, unfortunately... I mean, I guess I could probably put that in the whitelist. I'm just too lazy. Oh yeah, so... In an hour, or a little over, we have Calypsia, everybody, and I love Calypsia. Calypsia is fantastic and wonderful and amazing, and I can't get over it. But yeah, that will be in an hour. So I'm going to go get everything charged up, so then I have everything charged There it is. Sorry, that was entertaining. Yeah, so I'm gonna get everything charged. I kind of want to send you all off to somebody, but I don't know who. So, everybody's fucking playing Monster Hunter. So, frankly, I kind of don't want to raid somebody playing Monster Hunter because there's so many people playing Monster Hunter, you're gonna fucking see it anyways. So I might just end. Yeah. Yeah, who knows? Fuck it. I'm gonna send you all off to a friend of mine. I'll be back in an hour for Calypsia. Hopefully everyone will find that really fun. Like I said, I always enjoy Calypsia. Calypsia is fantastic. Alright, I need to go to the store. I might just go tomorrow, all honesty. So, I'm gonna send you to the Blueberry. She's playing Legend of Zelda. You all have a wonderful evening, or a lovely hour or so. And I really hope I'll get to see you all soon. I hope I'll see you all again in an hour or so. Otherwise, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys had fun. Today was a fun day. Bun has made some progress. She's like, oh, like the whole house thing. I gives me a chance of starting like a lobby based off of it. Eventually down the road, maybe possibly. Otherwise, yeah. I'll see you all next time. Bun is conflicted about the poopy cat girl. Because pretty and sweet and nice and wonderful and she's gay. But yes, so I will see you all next time. I love you all very much. I will see you in an hour for Calypsia. So keep an eye out for that ping. Bye bye.